Hello Richmond, I'm Ruth Brown.
And I'm her husband, John Ennis. We're going to do 2 recaps in one go this time. Ruth has had a bruised metatarsal head, and so we haven't been able to do the recaps. But now she's healthy enough that we're going to do the last 2 weeks of level 2 right now. So what we've been working on, we've been working at the beginning of the class on pulsing. So we've worked on going side to side and forward and back. So we'll go ahead and go side to side. We want to get a nice healthy pulse, 5, 6. Oh, one thing we talked about is a down pulse. We want to go down through the floor into our next step. So down and down, down and down, and down, and down, and down, and down, down, and down, as opposed to going over the top, which would look like this. This is dancing on top of the floor or above the floor. I don't think it looks very good. It feels pretty bad. This would be dancing just on the floor. And we want to dance into the floor, which is like this. So we go and down, 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 down, down. Okay, good. So we worked on saying our steps. So this was a very good tip that we got.
Well, first we worked on saying our steps.
Yeah, saying our steps, yeah. Good tip. So we're going to say what we're doing. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A rock, a step, a triple step, a triple step. A rock, a step, a triple step, a triple step. Now something we've been working on there is moving the ands. So if you watch me, there's a couple ways I can do my ands here. So I can go, I could leave my and behind. See how I left it? We don't want that, we want to move it. A good rule of thumb is put your and next to the foot you just stepped on in a triple step. So it'll be like this. Rock and step and triple step and triple step. Rock and step and triple step. So now I'm collecting my weight under my body as I'm moving, which is going to make me a lot more mobile. Do you have anything to add there?
No, same is true for the follows.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and so then we worked on making noises. That was fun.
Yeah.
So it'll be like this. 5. Do you want to make the noises? Ruth will make the noises for both of us. 5,
No.
6. Okay, I'll make the noises. 5.
We'll make our own. Everybody
Make our own noises.
dances themselves.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha, da, do, da, da, do, ba, da, ha, ha, do, ba, da, do, be, da, ha, ha, do, dee, da, do, dee, da, ha, ha, do, dee, da, do, dee, da, ha, ha, do, dee, da, do, dee, da, ha, ha, da. Nice. Good job. Cool. All right. You never know what you'll find on the internet, I guess. That was probably pretty weird if you just tuned in for that part. Okay, next thing we talked about was send-outs. So we did send-outs and pull-ins in week 2. So without the swivels, they look like this. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So basic. Bum, do, ba da, do, ba da, ha, ha, do, dee da, do, dee da, ha, ha, do, dee da, dee da, ha, ha. Okay, so key things there for the leaders are thinking about the follower's track. That when I send Ruth out here, I ideally want to send her out straight, and then, that was going to do it better. I'm going to send her out straight, back, do, and then move into her track. Try one more time. Do, dee, dee, do, dee, da, ha, ha. Set up a nice line. Instead of dragging her in front of me, which would look like this. That's where I just pitched her across the front of me. I want to give her a nice line. Okay, on the pull-in, same sort of thing. Ruth is coming in on a line. I want to respect that and move to the side. So I'm going to take rock to the side, triple collector, triple back. So.
And you want to make sure that you are not moving up to collect your follow, that you're letting your follow come to you and flexing her and moving back together.
That's right. But ideally on this sequence, I'm not moving really very much. I'm going to take my sideways rock step that we talked about, and then I'm going to take my triple step back, so I'm on the spot I began in. I'm going to open up, talk about opening up this hip, guys. And then on the pull-in, I'm going to take rock to the side. I'm going to triple on this spot where I've been, and then we will travel a little bit backwards on the last triple step. When the sequence is over, we'll be about 1 triple step worth backwards of where we were before.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeremy made the good point that eventually that puts us out the window. So an alternate ending is to turn. We'll show that after we do it once without the turn. Yeah, rock, a step, a triple step, a rock, a step, triple step, a triple step, rock, a step, triple step, triple step. So, good. Proof of point. We are a little bit further back than we started. Now we can do a turn as an ending. That would be like this. Triple step, rock, step. So I get Ruth, and then I turn 90 degrees. And I set a new line. Okay, cool. Good job. Now, we did follow underarm. We put that in. Oh.
Week 3.
We also did swivels. So Ruth worked with the followers on swivels.
Mm-hmm. So some of the things that we practice is just kind of the basic geography of the swivel. The way that's going to work is you're going to do a rock step. The leader's going to send you out. So you're going to do your triple step sideways, kind of collapsing into your arm. He's got the arm over here, so you're kind of collapsing into your arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so it's the 3 and 4. And then on 5 and 6, you're going to barn door off. You set a pivot point here, and you're going to barn door off.
Making sure to keep the stretch. You have to keep going.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of moving away still.
Yeah, keeping this connection, keeping the arms still. So you're going to go a 5 and 6, and you prep your swivels. So you want your feet to be kind of more or less on a parallel line. Your hips to be set back to keep that nice stretch.
But Ruth's hips are pointing to the left.
So then my weight right now is actually on my left foot. So
her shoulders are still towards me a little bit,
Yeah.
but her hips are up to the left.
So then I can go 1, 2. We talked about the importance of stepping swivels, not doing the twist. We don't want split weight. We don't want this number. So we want to have have control over weight and be stepping the swivel. So we do 1, 2, and then on week 3 we practice this a little bit more by practicing coming in whenever it is that the leader decides to bring us in, whether that's on the 1, the 2, the 3, whatever. So that we step our swivels until he decides to bring us in, and then we just cut it at that time. We also practice just kind of the timing of it. That's one of the kind of the difficult things if you're just learning these kind of overall patterns and then trying to put swivels on top of it. It's a really good idea to learn just the kind of basic pattern where the swivels go. And so one of the drills that we did that fellows can do at home to practice is to go rock, step, triple step, prep your swivel, 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 triple step, prep your swivel, swivel, swivel.
Yeah, very good.
And
That's
practice keeping your shoulders in your hand because you don't want to do this number while you're swiveling.
Nope.
And so that's a good way of just going. So the counts for that then are 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2.
Very good.
Very good exercise to do.
Yeah.
And remember, this is for 6 count swivels.
Right. Let me just add a couple things. Notice the swivels don't start just on the 1, 2. So for example, if I was following here, if I was straight following, so we have rock, step, so triple step. You don't want to just take a flat triple step and then try to swivel. You want it to be, as you set it up, triple step, triple step. So I see it began on 5 and 6 set up so that I can swivel. So you have to think ahead of time about swivels.
Yeah, prepping on the 5 and 6 is critical.
Yeah, you really can't swivel without that prep. Mm-hmm. You can, but it's not as good. And the next thing I'd like you to notice, Ruth and I are going to do send out pull-in sequence where she does swivels. Notice that on 3, she's still doing a kind of swivel step, even though she's coming in on her triple step. Her first triple step, she's going swivel, swivel, triple step. She's still on 3 is doing a bit of swivels.
Yeah. The other thing that we practice, just one more thing before we start along those same lines, we practiced doing our swivels in place, and then we practiced stepping our triple step, our swivels forward, so that as he brings us in, we're continuing to do the swivel, and because what that does then, it helps us to generate momentum to come back around for like a swing out or a Lindy circle or just like a turning closed position. It helps us to like generate the momentum to come back around and meet our leader.
Right, so watch all that in action here. We're going to do the set up pull-in sequence again. So Ruth's going to make sure she opens up on 5 and 6. She'll still be moving away from me, setting up her swivels, and then she's going to swivel, and then she's going to come in for the pull-in. 5, 6, 5, 6, basic first. Do ba-dum, ba-dum, Okay, good.
Should we do it this way?
Yeah, I know this line too. 5, 6, 5, 6, basic first. Step. Okay, good. So that was it. Now, in week 3, we worked on those things again. We worked a little bit of an exercise here where we did a rock step drill. So we went rock, step, 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 and leave your hand low, shoot, down, okay, nice stretchy rock step.
Yeah, we also talked about not doing that.
Oh yeah, you can't really you want to do this, you want to do this up here.
Or you don't want to pump the well, you don't want to, well, you don't like the, I think what you commonly see is up here.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
Up here. Like you're not pulling your follow in, you know, it's not like it's not like a rein where you're like pulling your, it's she's coming in because you're generating stretch that gets released and you automatically come in.
Yeah, and guys, be willing to break your frame a little bit here if you need to. Don't force the follower to break her frame. Don't be jamming the follower.
No, don't jam your follower.
Yeah. Okay, so that was good. Then we talked about during the swivels, the followers need to give the same feeling through their hips, even though if I'm asking for a rock step and the follower wants to swivel, she needs to still give me that rock steppy feeling through her hips. Unless I'm really asking for a lot, and then she may have to rock step. But you'll see on the same sequence, Ruth still takes her hips away. Shoot, do ba-dum, ba-dum, ha, do ba-dum, do ba-dum. See, her hips are away. As it felt to me like she had rock stepped more or less. And that's what we're going for. Okay, finally, follower underarm. Okay? Then we worked on underarm turns, so we had to show something for the guys. Guys, we really talked about the importance of the track. The track is important on the pull out and send in. It's really important on the underarm. So what is going to happen is I only want Ruth to have to travel in this one line. I don't want her to have to get off that line. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go rock, we're going to get off the track. Our goal is to be back on the track by 4, which would be triple step out having led the turn. And then we just finish 5 and 6 on the track. If we aren't able to do that, we're going to have to pivot a little bit harder on 5, but we still by 6 need to be back on the track. So we might have to go rock, get off the track, be off the track on 3 and 4 while she's coming through. And then we pivot 5 and 6. See how I'm striving to get back in that track so that I can give her a nice linear rock step in this case. So let's, we'll do now the sequence. Send out.
Do you want to show that with me inserted so they can see you moving around me and
okay.
on off the track? So
without anything on top, it would look like this. So this is, I'm getting off the track, I'm back on the track, linear rock step, bam. That's what we're going for. If we do the whole sequence now, we'll do it once with rock steps and once with swivels. It's the first time with rock steps. 5, 6, 5, 6, basic first. Do-ba-dum, do-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum, rock step. I love the right thing. Let's do it again. Rock step. Do-ba-dum, do-ba-dum, do-ba-dum. Here's the underarm. Do-ba-dum, do-ba-dum. And now that pull in. Do-ba-dum, do-ba-dum, da-da. Good. Now we'll put swivels on top and we will be finished. Here, 5, 6, 5, 6, basic first, rock step, ba-dum, 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 swivels, nice, ba-dum, no more swivels, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Say bye, Ruth.
Bye.